Now we're going to see what happens. Let's go over to the analyst desk.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Great cast. And what a Draven play in the bot lane coming out of Sneaky. I guess we put the Ashe to the wayside for a game. We pull out the Draven. Even with, as we were watching, High's kind of routes in the beginning not work for the team, it still added the pressure that was needed in bot lane.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you pick a Draven, everybody's well aware you want to snowball this Draven and you want to get him some kills. High did spend a lot of time down there, unsuccessful with the ganks. But he ensured that their bottom lane didn't really get a lot of pressure from Dominate, so Sneaky was able to stack up the passive. But it kind of went as we expected, right? The lanes just normally won for Team Liquid. Quas in the top lane was smashing Maokai. Bottom lane as well was a little bit of CS ahead. Incarnation actually performed pretty well for Cloud9, but in general, Team Liquid with the early game advantage just through laning.
Irene, you were caught off by how early they picked Vayne in general in that picks and bans.
Yeah, the Vayne lock-in was actually rather early there, and it gave them the opportunity on Cloud9's side to just pick the Draven into it, because Draven does extraordinarily well against Vayne.
To be fair, we haven't seen Draven in a long time, and everyone's like, oh, you know what? They're nerfing all the champions that were good into Vayne. A lot of people are getting a little too confident. Sneaky keeps them in line.
Yeah, it was just a really good, like, out of left field, because you weren't expecting this to come out, but Sneaky's had it up his sleeve for a very long time, and he loves running it into it, and you saw the attention they put there. And even though High didn't always gank bottom, when he ganked top and he got Quas's flash and his ultimate, when Quas went down to TP, that stopped the stacks from falling off on Sneaky, right? He wasn't able to completely get that TP play off, and then he protected him. So what High ended up doing in the top lane ended up affecting the bottom lane drastically. And then when he got that gank off that resulted in about 1,100 gold for Draven, at that point, when I'm in solo queue and I'm playing that game, I'm like, this is the worst game of my life, because Draven's just going to absolutely take over, especially since the threat composition, there's no threat from your solo lanes on this TL squad. It's all Vayne and a little bit of Nidalee. Lulu will eventually get there a tiny bit. If you're shutting down the Vayne, though, with this Draven and you're just auto-attack trading her and out-trading her, it's pretty much impossible to actually win that game. You'd have to have Vayne be untouched forever.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, when the other team has the Nidalee is often going to get a gold lead on your jungler. You have a Maokai and a Gragas. You have hard engage. You have good things for rooting her up. So High, his main goal, his only goal was to ensure that Sneaky got to cash in, and he did it.
That was a great thing to just be like, this is our win condition. We are playing to it. And he was really stubborn, too. There were like 4 ganks bottom. He sacrificed levels and farm just to even look bottom over and over again.
Man, it could have gone cleaner, but...
Yeah.
It's not something they focused on throughout the season either. This is kind of something they're transitioning into, more carry to the bot lane. And Team Liquid's trying to do it as well. We saw the Vayne coming out from Piglet. We also saw Twitch in previous games as well when he faced off against Team Solo Mid. So they're trying to use him. But now my question is, how much pressure is on Team Liquid? Obviously, the 0-2 would have been kind of a mental game for them.
Yeah,
but
all the pressure's gone now. No reverse sweep for Cloud9.
Is it, though? Because look at that comp they had. Vayne, Nidalee, Nautilus, Alistar. You kind of got a great comp all around, and you weren't able to close out the game or get yourself a foothold.
Yeah, they do like Lulu compositions that focus around Piglet. They've been known to run them in the past. Usually, Quas gets the Lulu, and that's how they succeed with a double threat from Phoenix in the mid. But this was a different adaptation, and I do believe the pressure is definitely on them, because they do have to shake off some rust. As strange as it sounds, we talk about fatigue in best of fives, but playing 2 best of fives back-to-back in Cloud9 style in the way that they did, they're actually fresh for this. Imagine if they hadn't have gotten bodied by TIP yesterday in the bot lane twice, would they have not played a bot lane-centric strategy? Would they have still been playing different types of roaming strategies with High?
Exactly. Cloud9 have been practicing this entire time.
Live practice.
Yes, they've been practicing in front of everyone, and you get to see it, but, you know, it's a lot of time spent up on that stage, and it has paid off. When the underdog team gets the first win in the best of 5, then it really changes the whole mentality of Team Liquid coming into this, you know, coming in as the favorite. Now they're the ones who have to react, and they have to, well, not early pick the Vayne.
Yeah, don't ban Karma. I think that is a terrible ban from Team Liquid.
Well,
why are they banning Karma?
Like, I was sitting here on the desk when that happened, and Zyrene goes, what?
Yeah.
Like graphical error?
Oh,
There were things that Team Liquid did well, though.
As Piglet, that's almost like a Piglet. I don't want to get poked out, guys. Give me a safer lane.
Well, then he goes up against the Draven.
Exactly.
And then Xpecial has to put so many points into his E to keep him sustained.
Sometimes you ban away what your opponent's just favorite champions are, what they play the most, what they feel the most comfortable on. In this case, probably not the best to force limit onto Braum, which is
Forced onto Bravo.
Yeah, exactly. But there are some good things for Team Liquid. I mean, they had the good early game. They had the good laning phase. Dominate was able to get a huge lead from jungle CSing. Liked what they did, even though they didn't give Quas the Lulu. He did take up the locket building duties.
The path,
I
yeah.
guess we'll call them. And because they have a Nidalee jungle, you know, he's not going to be able to build them. You don't want to have to wait for the support to do it. So they had early game planning kind of figured out until Draven cashes in.
It looks good. Small things to change, but Cloud9 have grabbed the first win of the best of 5. We'll see if they can keep the momentum going in Game 2 against Team Liquid. The North American Regional Qualifier continues after this.
It's so impossible to get 3 axes to actually do something.
Draven?
Yeah.
Like impossible for you or impossible for like a good player?
Oh, Sneaky's gonna get it. Thank you very much. Plus 146. Ulti comes across, and Piglet's dead. That's huge. Quas nowhere to go.
Keep Nautilus in the pit. Keep Nautilus in the pit and kite back. Keep Nautilus in the pit. Kill him. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Nit.
Go. Vayne. Lulu. Vayne.
There's a second one. It's a 30-minute win. Cloud9's killed everybody at this point. No one left to really stop them from pushing the base in. Holy cow, Cloud9 taking down game 1.